Well, welcome to the Evangelical Eddie channel. Have you heard about the latest information on the Shroud of Turin? Now, I just want to make a quick note to say my faith is not dependent on whether this shroud is real or not, but it's very intriguing to find out more and more about it, especially in recent years. I don't know if you heard about this recent study by Italian scientists, but it has reignited the debate surrounding the Shroud of Turin. This Italian study, which was published in the journal Heritage, now suggests that the cloth may indeed date back to the time of Jesus Christ. This contradicts previous carbon dating tests that happened in the late 80s, which had placed the shroud's origin in the medieval period, and is the reason people called it a fake. The new research focuses on the bloodstains on the shroud. Scientists analyzed the chemical composition of the blood and compared it to ancient blood samples. Their findings suggest that the bloodstains are consistent with the type of injuries that would have been sustained by a person who was crucified. While this new evidence supports the authenticity of the shroud, it's important to note that the debate is ongoing. There's still many experts who maintain that the shroud is a medieval forgery. But it's really fascinating that in the late 80s, this whole thing had been written off as a forgery from the medieval times. But seriously, how do we explain? And they don't explain. They don't really know if it was a forgery. How was this image even created? That's the key question. Curious what your thoughts are on this. Leave the comments below and have a blessed day.
In 1988, a group of scientists were able to get permission to get a sample from the shroud and to subject it to radiocarbon dating. And then they announced with a 95% degree of certainty that the shroud was medieval.
And wow, that's a tremendous blow to everybody who thought that the shroud might be real. But then, as time went on, experts began to look at it, and it was finally determined that the test was taken from the very end of the shroud, not where the image is, and it really turned out to be a patch that had been woven by ancient weavers. They weaved it back together on that particular area. When those guys came out with their carbon-14, they tested the wrong piece. Nobody's proved it a fake yet.